Hello and welcome to your weekly horoscope for week commencing the 28th of March for the Sun or the Ascendant. As ever, I'm going to give you a broad overview of what to expect. Please stay with me. I will then dive deep to give you in detail each of the zodiac sign forecasts for each sign. Now this week sees some big conjunctions, not least Venus and Mars in the sign of Aquarius align with Saturn, the traditional ruler of this sign. We also have from Wednesday Mercury moving into a conjunction with the Sun, which by the end of the week on Sunday becomes absolutely binding, and we have an event known as Cazimi, which is really very special. If you're having a baby this week and it happens to be born on Sunday, the chances are they're going to have a really bright mind, even a touch of genius. But also, of course, we have a new moon this week on Friday. And not only is this close to Mercury, it is embracing the energies of Chiron. Chiron, the wounded healer, the comet that was discovered in the 70s, is very much to do with where we can be most effective in helping others, but it's often where we feel we get the least back from others. So I think in the sign of Aries, Chiron's very much to do with identity. So our identity is going to be very important to us all this week. And I think the combination of Venus and Saturn and Venus and Saturn and Mars and Saturn is asking us to think about humanity. We've seen the worst of humanity recently, but we've also seen the examples of the best of it. We had this also through COVID as well. Now, some of the hopes we have for the future, very idealistic hopes, may be countered by the realism of where we are, the more Saturnian energy, or it could be the energy and force of Venus pushed back on the more restrictive energies of Saturn. But I'll explain how this will impact on each of the 12 zodiac signs if you stay with me. Now, if you are new to my channel, I'd be honoured if you would subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. Also, if you would like to ascend above this zodiac broadcast and understand more deeply personal astrology, this is based on your time, date and place of birth and is completely unique to you. If so, you can take advantage of my special offer of a 12-month forecast and a character analysis by seeing the link beneath this video and get 30% off. You'll gain searing insights as to what makes you tick, your future opportunities and potentials, but also where you may steer clear of those pitfalls that we all have in the road from time to time. Hello Cancer and welcome to your weekly horoscope for week commencing the 28th of March. You know that old saying, it's money that makes the world go round. And that could be true of your situation this week insofar as Venus, which is a planet of attracting money, goes side by side with Saturn, the planet which can contract. But it's also possible that when Venus and Mars connect with Saturn as they do this week, that you could gain something from a lot of hard work that's gone in over a long period of time, because Saturn does reward as well as restrict. It just depends on what we're doing to make the greatest use of its energies. And later this week, the new moon is in your sector of success. If you're someone who has been on a long-term plan, working patiently and diligently towards some objectives, I think you can start to see tangible evidence of your progress. But of course, this new moon is also very close to Chiron. So if you're someone who's very talented, but you don't really feel that you're getting the recognition and credit and accolades for your talents, that could be something that does really seem to impact on you in the following month. But what Mercury can do in its place in the mix is give you the spark to do something about that. An education or professional training could be something that you may think carefully about. But if you also need to communicate directly to decision makers, write in applications, potentially do presentations and try to raise your profile in a very step-by-step and well thought out way. I think this is a new moon that can be very helpful to you over the next 4 weeks.